Hello, and welcome to a brief talk on how to be rich. I've been studying the law of attraction and books like The Science of Getting Rich for about 3 years now, and it's a subject which interests me greatly, and I try to read up as much as possible, different teachers and different books or programs on it. And I thought today I'll just give a few just brief basic pointers about the law of attraction. Now, about 3 or 4 years ago, a film called The Secret came out. Now, I watched this at the time and oh wow, I found it really, really inspiring and made several changes to my life, but it's really sparked an interest within me. I've been studying meditation and yoga, Tai Chi, and I felt with the law of attraction, The Secret, it was just a different level to it, and I felt very much that it was bringing things all together. So I thought, I'll just say a few words about it today. So, how to be rich. Now, a lot of us focus on, say, our financial wealth. And we look at just our financial wealth when we say, I am rich or I'm not rich. And I just want to point out straight away that this is not the case. In my own life, I see that riches covers several different areas. If you say I am wealthy, what you're really saying is I have spiritual health. That means, I have my connection to either God or spirit, or my meditation practice, or going into nature. So I have that side of myself. Then also you've got the emotional. So whether you're feeling balanced emotionally, whether you are feeling you're able to really give through your emotions, to give from your heart, from a really loving space. The next area of wealth, I personally would say, is physical health. And that means, whether you do have sickness in your body or what's really working. So that's things like exercise, diet. And within the physical, some people do put the financial. But for myself, and there's a certain teacher from The Secret, James Arthur Ray, who talks about financial being a separate area of wealth. Another area of wealth is the mental realm. So whether we're really being fed mentally, whether we're growing, we're learning, whether we're studying new things, whether we're expanding our consciousness. And then, yes, the final one, for some people it's the first, is financial wealth. And all of these areas are of equal importance. But what we generally do when we look at, am I rich? We look at, do I have money? And a lot of us, because of the weight around money, we say, no, I don't have money, so I'm not rich. What I'm here to point out to you today is that, yes, you can be rich. Because you could have 4 of those areas. So you could be rich emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. Okay, you might not be rich financially, but you've got all these other riches. And what you do is you focus on that. So you focus on what you do have. So say you think, okay, I've got the eyes to watch this. Okay, some people says, oh yeah, well so what? Okay, imagine if you could not see now. Imagine if the thing that you love the most, that we take for granted the most, you take that away. Say your body. Suddenly you couldn't move your body anymore. Wow, suddenly it's like, oh yeah, okay, I really appreciate being able to move, that I'm not in a wheelchair or I'm not paralyzed. And it's looking at what you do have, not at what you don't. Because as soon as we focus on that, well, we just create more of that. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by creating more is that we worry about it. We're always thinking, I don't have enough money, what am I going to do? And we focus on that, and what happens? Well, we see it everywhere. People affirm it to us. We seem to attract people who want to talk about it because we're wanting to talk about it. So our impression is, that there's a real recession going on, that there's no wealth. So it's really important to focus on what you do have. So that's the first step in how to be rich. Now recently, I've been feeling very inspired. Like I say, I've been reading The Science of Getting Rich, which is a book which is about 100 years old, written by Wallace Wattles. And I've recently found a program by Bob Proctor from The Secret, Michael Beckwith, and Jack Canfield. Now, these three teachers have put together a program which teaches about the science of getting rich, about what I'm talking about. And I purchased this a week ago, and it's like, wow, this is great. It really is kind of very inspiring. It's got lots of exercises of different things of changing our perception of money and other areas of wealth. And yeah, and I wanted to share this with you because I purchased it for $1, and I think until the 10th of June you can purchase it for a trial for 1 week for $1. So I just wanted to pass that on. It's something that I've done. I downloaded it for $1, and then after a week, you just say, look, I'm not interested, and then at least you've at least had a look at this product. So I found it very inspiring. So I'm just passing it on to people because I think it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll put a link on the information page, but also on my website at stressreliefchoices.com/law of attraction. So I'll put a link, and this video will be there as well. So go and have a look. But if you're interested, I'll do more of these talks. So please give me feedback if you want more about the law of attraction and how to manifest wealth. But yeah, just remember, you are wealthy. You are wealthy.